It's literally raining right now. It's the perfect time to make this video. You might be able to relate. Sometimes, and usually for almost no tangible reason, your life just feels kinda bleak. You look out into the future, maybe you look back in the past. There's, this sense of despair. Yeah, that's the correct word. I don't know why, but, I'd consider myself a pretty happy guy on average. Just sometimes, I just go into this period of, honestly, like, sadness. I swear, I don't have clinical depression, right? There's something else going on. The truth is, there is something wrong with you if you never experience these periods of sadness. Hear me out. The only reason you ever feel happy is because you felt sad before. The only reason that you ever feel motivated to do anything is because you felt lazy before. Once you know what the negative emotion feels like, then you can label an emotion a positive one. Without that negative emotion, the positive emotion wouldn't be positive. It would just be neutral. The reason people chase happiness is because happiness is like this thing that doesn't come very often, but when it does, it obviously feels good. If it came often, it wouldn't feel good anymore, and so people wouldn't chase it. So those times when I'm just, feeling that feeling of despair, I'm actually genuinely grateful for them. Because, well, for one thing, they put into perspective the things in life, the periods in my life where, I'm not sad, where I'm living my best life. Or a second thing, this period of sadness usually highlights a part of my life that I'm either slacking in or missing out on. This is because we got negative emotions, like most things, from evolution. Negative emotions serve a purpose. They're really good at making us do stuff. Negative emotions don't feel good, obviously. And so they signal to your brain that something is wrong and that something needs to be done. If you never had a negative emotion in your life, that means you never had to change your circumstances in any way. Think about it. When you're happy, are you thinking about really like improving anything in your life or like going to do something? Well, probably not, because if you're happy, you're probably content as you are right now in the present moment. People might hate me for this, but I believe that you deserve to feel the way that you feel. I believe that 95% of problems are caused by something internal rather than external. Like, if it's some unfortunate accident, like your family member gets hurt, like, that's different. But most problems are caused by you. Literally 5 seconds before I was about to start recording, for like a whole 2 hours, I was, kind of feeling that feeling of despair because I started the day off great. I woke up at like 6:30. I scripted like 4 videos, and then, I just decided to take a break that lasted like 3 hours, and I ended up not doing anything. And obviously, I felt bad about that. And guess what? That feeling motivated me to sit down and start recording right now. If I had felt happy, content like sitting downstairs watching Netflix or something, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. So how can we best use these emotions? Well, the number one thing that helped me, and I want you to take action on this right now, is to either take out a piece of paper or like a computer or something, type this up in a Google Doc, and write down all of the negative thoughts floating around in your mind. Because like I said, 95% of the problems come from inside, which means there's probably like a thought somewhere in there that's causing the anxiety, the despair, the sadness. The worst thing you can do is avoid that thought, push it down farther. So the easiest thing to do is just write it down. And like I said, it doesn't matter where, but I found the most helpful thing would actually be to send it to someone. I'm in this online community, and I just basically typed up some limiting beliefs I had about YouTube that were going around in my mind for like 2 weeks. And the second I did that, I realized how stupid I was being. I had uploaded 2 videos, and my brain had been overthinking like 20 years into the future, like trying to analyze every possible outcome, like, oh my god, is this gonna be my new career? Like, oh, what am I gonna do in 40 years? And that wasn't obvious until I had actually typed up that post and posted it. It's hard to explain, but the effect of writing something down, and especially sending it to someone that can keep you accountable, it's just a magical difference, bro. If I had kept those fears like bottled up inside me, you would not be watching this video right now. I know I said that like 2 times already. So as a summary, if you're feeling sad right now, honestly, that might be a good thing. analyze why you feel sad, but before you do that, you have to write down your thoughts first. Don't try and analyze them in your mind. That usually never works. Write them out in as much detail as possible, and then you can rationally think about them and rationally decide what your next course of action is. Alright man, I hope this video helped you. I tried to make it a bit shorter, more concise. Hopefully there's more value in it. And yeah, don't, I was gonna say like don't do something, but you know what, forget it. Go do some push-ups, yes.